Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel. We're playing a deck that was on the list for Meme Deck Monday, but of course we're doing it a little bit early here because it top 8'd a 200-person tournament in Italy. Just wild. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the person's full name because I know I'm gonna butcher it and I don't want to say things incorrectly, especially when it comes to someone's name. So we're gonna go with Mattia. Top 8'd in an Italian tournament with 200 players. This is massive for GOAT. So yeah, great feat there. Ben K has a special place in my heart. I left Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid because I was just a kid, whatever, kind of grew out of it. But then I started to come back around like when, oh, come on. When Infernity had 3 copies of Archfiend, 3 copies of Barrier, 3 copies of Lawn Chair, all of that stuff. And I saw Ben K and I was like, ooh, I know this card. All right, so our opponent doesn't want us to have any fun today. Well, our hand was great, but into breaker. Okay, so the opponent has some pressure here. It could be warrior. Not setting anything makes me think maybe it's not, but really could have used that Axe of Despair. So currently, I mean, it's only a 1300 with the 1 United we stand. All right, so let's just set the Book of Moon and pass, I guess. Had they not had both of these, I think we would have been fine. We could have just gone and grabbed a Mage Power or whatever. I am going to book this breaker. Save 1900 here. Turn off the breaker value a little bit. All right, Mage Power. Level 2. All right, level 2 at least attacks over this breaker, sort of stop the bleeding a little bit. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Okay. I was like, I know there's a situation where we can put Axe of Despair back on top, but we have, well, we didn't even miss that window. It just never opened. All right, opponent has a Sangan. And, ooh, Morphing Jar. I don't really want to Morphing Jar these cards away is the problem. But it might be advantageous. I can't really set the Ben K. I guess we're only taking 1,000 here. Like, we could wait. Realistically, we could also just set United We Stand, Giant Trunade. Set the Morphing Jar. Yeah, we're going to lose our Ben K here, but, like, we have... we don't have a Shura Priest anymore. We do have Mataza still in the deck. We have 2 more copies of Ben K. We have Rhoda. We can draw, of course, into Pot of Greed. Graceful Charity to help us dig a little bit. Speaking of Pot of Greed... I guess our opponents are just going to get the Trinity today. That's all right. I'm not sure how many wins I actually expect to get from this deck, but we are going to plus a little bit here. Oh, we draw a Ben K. Oh, and a Mage Power. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, we can't activate this Scapegoat and summon Ben K in the same turn. However, our opponent lost BLS and Chaos Sorcerer. And we can almost completely fill up a back row. Haven't done the math just yet, but this could just be lethal, even over the Sangan. Because we do have Giant Trunade, I guess. Face down monster makes this a little bit harder, right? We could set Scapegoat, and that makes Ben K a whole lot bigger. Big think here. Could flip giant. Okay, so we flip giant Trunade. Benkei has weakened swords, so it gets 3 attacks, right? So if we set, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it gets the full 2,500 from Mage Power plus 800 from United We Stand. So it's 38. No, that's not going to kill. So let's just set the Scapegoat, I think. We could Rhoda for Exiled Force and try to take out this face down. That's actually not the worst idea I've ever heard. We lose out on 500 from Mage Power. That's probably fine, right? Yeah. Let's just go get the Exiled Force. Try to keep the board as clear as we possibly can. I guess we could go for DD Warrior Lady, but I'm not really worried about the Sangan. More so worried about a face down that could be a Knight Assailant or, yeah, a Magician of Faith to get Delinquent Duo to ruin our day or something like that. So, yeah, let's just pass the turn. Hopefully they don't add any more to the board. If they do, you know, hopefully it's not a face down, but... yeah, I'm going to take the 1,000 because I want Scapegoat to give me all 4 tokens here, I think. Okay. Oh, Heavy Storm. Okay. So we have... If they chain Raigeki Break and they kill my United We Stand, I'm going to be upset, but... Hopefully they just kill a goat or something. If they have a Raigeki Break, we'll see. I'm just going to flip Giant Trunade. What say you, opponent? Wing Blast. Okay. That's unfortunate. But I think... that means we just wait a turn here. The Mage Power is not going to be given a huge boost, but it will get an extra attack. So if we... well, it'll be getting an extra 4,000, so it's be 4,500 plus Mage Power, which would give an extra 1,000, so it'd be 5,500, so 45 over that. We would be able to kill unless they put another monster down. Okay, let's just activate Swords. Pass a turn. The Swords is going to go away to the Heavy Storm, of course. I think that's fine. We're trying to set up the kill as quickly as possible here. Maybe we don't need to do that. There's also, yeah, Sangan moving to defense, but... Now we can probably just wait even more. I honestly didn't calculate the the Sangan possibly going to defense. So that one's on me. We could always just, you know, equip up a goat and start attacking, but I don't think that's really where it's at. I'm just going to pass the turn. Alright, opponent's going to pass the turn as well. Nobleman of Crossout isn't really doing anything for me. Well, actually, hold on. So now I would have 3. We would have 3 attacks. Basically, I need to get this to to 7,000, but that's not where it's going to be, right? 4,500 plus 15, almost. We're almost there, actually. We would be if I got to keep this Swords around, but I'm just going to pass the turn one more time. Obviously, we're protected by Swords here. I don't think the opponent's going to want to remove it. Chaos Turbo isn't, you know, in the business of trying to OTK here. All right, Equip Spell. Axe of Despair. Trap Dust Shoot. Oh, don't care about Trap Dust Shoot. I've got 2 Benkeis. I think we have lethal here. I guess this could change. haven't done the math completely with the new monster set, but Axe of Despair is pretty big here. We get 4 attacks. Alright, so let's throw off the Heavy Storm. And Mage Power will still be giving 1500. Alright, knock your face down. Cool. We'll let them get the spies out of their deck just to make sure, you know, we're gaining all the information. Are they playing 2, 3 spies? Everyone's playing 3 spies, but, you know, it never hurts to confirm here. And that is technically how you are supposed to do it. All on Ben K. We won a game. Yay. So I didn't calculate correctly that one turn. But because, you know, the Sangan could be switched to defense. But we just kind of went from there and were able to pull that out. So like level 2, of course. I think we want Mind Control here. I don't really think... Well, I guess they are going to be bringing in like Sakuretsus and stuff. Do I just want to bring in Decree? That seems just weird, right? But, I mean, they are going to be bringing in like a full package of Sakuretsus, probably the Solemn Judgments, stuff like that. You know, let's see if we can make it work, because like we don't really need Mirror Force. Torrential's probably fine. We don't need swords. I want to keep the Scapegoat in. Oh, like we could. Well, yeah, because all their stuff's chainable. Maybe Decree is just better than Trunade. Because we don't want to leave in, like, do something like this. Leave in 1 Trunade, Heavy Storm, and have 3 Decrees. And then just have Ring of Destruction, Torrential as the other traps. I don't hate that. It's just weird bringing in Decree against Chaos Turbo, but do I want Book of Moon for anything? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, it's like it's weird bringing in Royal Decree against Chaos Turbo, but I kind of want to give it a go, because knowing, you know, what they try to side into, I think it actually makes some sense here, because we are kind of all in on getting these attacks to go through. All right, so here we have the Ben K in hand, which is nice. We have a knock. We've got Blacksmith to go with the Ben K. Graceful Charity is a great card. Ring of Destruction to help push damage. Love this start. Okay, our opponent does not love this start, and they're going to Dust Shoot. Unfortunately, they summoned the Sangan, so this level 2 is not great. They're going to get rid of the Iron Blacksmith, which means, I mean, they probably have an answer to Ben K here, right? I think I will Graceful Charity here. We've got sort of redundant cards in level 2 in Nobleman, and we know we're looking for... we know we're looking for equips. Mataza's not bad. Mataza pushes damage a little bit. Let's just get rid of level 2. And... do we get rid of the Mataza? We might just get rid of the Ben K here, honestly. And then we can go into DD Warrior Lady, and then we just kind of try to whittle them down with both of these knocks. Sure, I'm in for that. And we have, you know, Ring of Destruction to help push damage. Mataza is not a small clock. Mataza kills very quickly just on its own. So I'm just going to go get DD Warrior Lady here. See if the opponent has anything to say about it. It looks like they were playing Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, so hopefully that's what they have instead of like a Raigeki Break here or something. We do know they have 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. Let's just attack the Sangan. Yep, and get it out of here. Alright, and we'll just set this Ring of Destruction and pass. So, alright, Dust Tornado is fine. Actually, bringing in the Decree looks really good against the opponent bringing in Dust Tornado. So I love that, though it could mean the opponent doesn't have Solemns. We've seen lists with Dust Tornado, no Solemn. We've also seen lists with Dust Tornado plus Solemn, so undecided there a little bit. I'm going to hold on to this Big Bang Shot, but I do think I am going to summon Mataza. I don't feel the need to get in for 3,400 when it means, you know, a Dust Tornado or an MST can take out my Mataza, as well as the Equip spell, because it didn't actually change the clock. It would have put our opponent at 100 after 2 attacks. Hopefully the opponent just sets a monster and passes. We know they have 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. Okay, set monster's good. So they know about knock, so it's probably something that's not super valuable, but they don't know about the second one. So I am going to knock here. Oh, okay, they didn't have anything anyway. I do have a Magician of Faith in this deck, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Alright, get in there, Mataza. Yeah, the attacks are going through. Alright, let's set Iron Blacksmith. Sometimes you can grind out a win, I guess, against Turbo. Maybe. Torrential. Well, not a big fan of that. I'm not going to flip this into a potential Torrential from my opponent, especially when all of my attacks have just been going through. I'm just going to knock here. Cool. Serpent down. Now they have to have something, right? They may have just been holding off, using their life points. Oh, okay. The Turbo players have started to side for Reasoning Gate. I see. I will set the Torrential and pass. If it baits out something like MST or something like that, that's fine with me. That just gives me information, yeah. That I can push. Okay. Oh, there's no dark. There's no dark. We beat Turbo. Okay. I was like, oh man, this sucks. Cool. We got the win against Turbo. We're going to get another one. Alrighty, we are here with another one. I have some fresh coffee because, you know, gotta go fast. Shout out to all the coffee drinkers. French roast, best roast. Alright, sure. Benkei, Giant Trunade, Axe of Despair, Big Bang Shot. Can we get a Mage Power? Another Big Bang Shot is interesting. So, can we just kill? I don't know. So we're going to get an extra 1,800. So, oh, wait, actually, that's 2,300. That's a kill. Oh, boy. Okay, so let's Giant Trunade. Yes. Knock your face down. Oh, this is the best. Alright, so we're playing against Burn, it appears. Benkei. Axe of Despair. Big Bang Shot. Big Bang Shot. Boop! Attack you 4 times. That's 2,300 attack. What say you, opponent? You got the Karibo? Or did we just win on our first turn? Oh, we just won on our first turn. 4 attacks. It gets an additional attack for each equip spell. Let's go. This is how we drew it up. All right. So I'm actually excited now because I get to bring in emergency provisions. This is a card that I've been wanting to play. MST is good. Royal Decree, of course, is really good here. You can make the case for Tribe, but Ojama Trio could just help us a little bit. With United We Stand, so I'm not sure. But let's get rid of Mirror Force. Can probably get rid of Torrential too, honestly, because we're bringing in these decrees. We can get rid of Scapegoat. There's no need to, like, I know I said Ojama Trio could help us, but I would rather my opponent have to use a card to help us out than for me to flip Scapegoat. We're bringing in the Decrees so we can cut down on True Nades, but I don't think I want to cut all True Nades. Ben K is a 4. So we probably don't want Cyber Jar here. Probably don't want Morphing Jar. DD Warrior Lady can probably get out of here. Assura Priest is still fine. I think they could set up some monsters or whatever. We'll leave in the big bang shots. I guess we don't want Book of Moon, right? But I guess Book of Moon... DD Warrior Lady is just a beater. Well, I guess we could, instead of Book of Moon, just bring in the Tribe. So then we've got answers to, like, koalas we can't get over. We can, you know, if we need to get rid of Ojama Trio tokens, we can get rid of those. Oh, I guess Swords is not good. A lot of cards that aren't good here, so maybe we just bring back in another Giant Trunade and, you know, just say completely fuck it to their back row. Sure. Not sure. This is certainly a hand of all time. Please don't have level limit area B. Oh, this hand's awesome. Please just don't have level limit. That's the one card I don't want you to have, opponent. You're having to think over there. It's perfectly fine. We've already done everything in this video that I wanted to do. We won a game without Ben K, and then we killed on our very first turn. Right? We've reached the peak. I've hit 500 subs, which oh, thank you all, by the way. We will be doing the 8-hour stream at some point. But no, we've completely reached the peak. It's time to retire. All right, so opponent played out of Swords, which is kind of annoying, but it's not really that big of a deal. Chain Energies, whatever. Do I want to set? I don't think I want to set any of these. They're not going to... I guess they could have Duo. Some burn decks play Duo on the side, but... it's not a super popular inclusion. I guess it does help play around Koala. And we do just have multiple Benkeis here, right? But it plays into... well, I guess nothing plays into Ceasefire because we have Decree. Let's just set a Benkei. Screw it. This gives us outs to... oh, yeah. I gotta pay the 500. My bad. This gives us outs to... needing more monsters or something like that. I guess this does just play, like, right into Panda, but... so be it, I guess. Maybe the opponent thinks it's some sort of flip effect. I don't know. It may have just been totally incorrect to do that, because it's literally just playing around Panda, or not Panda, Koala. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, you want to pay 2,000 to kill my face down Benkei? I guess not. They're just going to attack it with Sangan, and then we're going to take a whole bunch of damage here. Yep. Assuming you're going to activate. This is bad. That Swords of Revealing Light's really messing stuff up here, isn't it? I guess we could set the Assura Priest. Yeah. Now at least they have to attack over it with Injection Fairy Lily, so they have to pay 2,000 just to clear it if they want to. Swords is on 2. If we can draw a Giant Trunade. I think we have the win if we draw Giant Trunade, honestly. I haven't done the math, but especially if they attack over with Injection Fairy Lily. Is it worth 2,000 life points here to do that, opponent? You know I'm an OTK deck. You're very well aware it's an OTK deck. Currently, it'd be getting plus 25, so like the Benkei wouldn't even attack over Injection. That's kind of annoying. Ring. Ring is really good here. Hold up. So yeah, let's set Ring. We pay 500 to do so. We need to make sure that we're not getting super low on life here, so we don't have to set the Assure Priest, but I'm going to, because 500 is better than taking 1,000. We go to 17. But we only need to activate 3 more. That would put us at 200. We're fine. We're fine. Barely, but we're fine. Does Panda ruin our day? Panda does ruin our day. So we need our opponent to not be able to connect with anything here, because we're at 2,100. They're paying 500 for what? Trunade. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. But let's just ring the injection here. It's now Benkei. Now Benkei still kills, I believe. Yeah, because we're getting 3 attacks with it, and it'll be getting an extra 2,000. The problem here is we don't have Decree to help out. The opponent hasn't been setting any back row, but maybe that's because they wanted to conserve a little bit of life with the chain energy or something, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, they do set a couple. Yeah, they set a couple and play the chain energy, so I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to fully... Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's set Decree. I guess we have Assure Priest to attack as well, assuming nothing happens to it. So let's set Decree. So now we have the ability to summon Benkei and play Mage Power or Axe of Despair. So let's just pass the turn. I think we have to activate this and... Oh, well. Never mind. I guess we can just die too. Okay. Do we want to make any changes? I don't think... Maybe we do want the 3rd Giant Trunade and just go all in Giant Trunade Royal Decree. It's a little bricky, but like I think that's the only way we lose, right? The opponent having like level limit, gravity bind, swords, stuff like that. So what would we want to cut then? We could cut the tribe, which I was sort of borderline on wanting in the deck anyway. Oh wait, we have a Snatch Steal in here. Let's just get rid of the Snatch Steal. Totally forgot about that. Snatch is a fine card, obviously, but it's not at its best against burn. I'm not really super worried about a lot of their monsters and stuff, so I think that's probably fine. Had we seen a Giant Trunade at any point in that game, we would have won for sure. So, just maxing out on that amount of stuff might be correct. Okay. I like this. Not really sure how much I want to do here. We could just play Decree. Could set Assure Priest. I don't really like that idea. We can just hold. Yeah, I'm just going to set Decree and pass. I don't want to summon out Breaker. There's a realistic chance that they could have Snatch Steal in their deck. You know, I play out a creature, equip... Okay, well, we're going to get heavied turn 1, so we lose our Decree, which is annoying, but we do have Breaker to help out. And honestly, I mean, we have emergency provisions to help out with the burn damage, so... Alright, opponent has Chain Energy again. Okay. Pay 500 for the Breaker. I don't care about the Chain Energy, I don't think. I think I'm just going to attack, honestly. This gets rid of Koala if I don't activate first. I do have a magic cylinder, so we're a little punished there. Do we think this last one is a chainable? There's a really good chance, right? And I have Giant Trunade really to mop up anything else. I could just pass. And leave the chain energy on the board. Because I have Giant Trunade. I'm never really going to have to pay a whole lot for the chain energy, right? Sure. Yeah, let's just pass. See what the opponent wants to do. Make them pay some life points for once. But hitting the breaker with the magic cylinder there, it doesn't necessarily send a signal. This could be a monster that breaker could attack over, and they don't want it to, and they're, trying to get me to draw out the breaker activation on the chain energy or the face down. But it could just also mean that, I don't want breaker to attack in. Oh, Pot of Greed is nice. Yeah, they don't want breaker to attack in and then just randomly pop the cylinder. So it doesn't necessarily send a message, but activate Pot of Greed. Okay, now we play the game of can we kill? Sort of depends on what this monster is, maybe. But Mage Power is the best one, right? Alright, so let's just throw off Heavy Storm here. Alright. And Nightmare Wheel, okay. Cyberjar gets me? Would it be Cyberjar? I think Cyberjar is the only card that gets me here. Man, I have Trunade. I don't... Would they have Magic Cylindered there, though? I feel like they would have... Well, no, I guess they wouldn't have let the attack go through. Cyberjar... if it's a Cyberjar and they refill, my Trunade's really not going to do anything. I would almost have to hit Decree or I would just lose anyway, so let's just go for it. If it's exactly Cyberjar, it's exactly Cyberjar. Put both of these on Benkei. We'll set emergency provisions, set Giant Trunade. And he is gaining an extra 3,000, so 3,500. So he gets 3 attacks. So let's just attack with the Benkei first then. Make sure we clear whatever this is. Again, if it's Cyberjar, woe is me. Alright, we take 400. And then attack you directly, and attack you directly. The game has ended. We have beaten Burn. Oh, it gets 3 attacks. Alright. Is this deck actually good? Probably not. It's got consistency issues. Does it really have that many consistency issues? We've got double Roto. I mean, we've got 5 copies of Benkei. We don't even need Benkei. We have a Sure Priest that's a kind of Benkei in some situations. We have Mataza. I don't know. This deck's probably not good. Unfortunately, I didn't get to activate emergency provisions. I could have. I could have sent my Heavy Storm or Giant Trinity or whatever to the graveyard, but to gain some life. I don't know. These games have been fairly quick. Let's get one more. All right. Mythical match 3 again. 2 times in a row, but these games have been really quick, and I know after editing, it's going to cut down some time from thinking time and stuff like that being cut out. All right, not an explosive hand like we've been used to, but we can just set this Iron Blacksmith and probably just set a ring here and pass the turn. And now we're just like a bin K away from popping off. Yeah, we'll probably get a mage power here, honestly. If blacksmith is allowed to go through, just throw off a random MST. Yeah, sure. And the knock. Okay, that's unfortunate. Likely not going to win this game now. But I mean, we've seen crazier on this channel, right? No Iron Blacksmith from the opponent, unfortunate. Axe of Despair. Okay, so we have some offense. I don't think I want to throw out my Exile Force into that. We've got, you know, Mataza, double Rhoda, the bin Ks that we can draw into to do a lot more. I think we can just knock here. If this is a Magician of Faith, obviously we have to get rid of it. But we'll just throw out the knock here. And if our opponent has a set monster... Oh, it was just the Moth. Okay. Brutal. For our opponent. Good for a me. And then we'll just set this Mirror Force and pass. Not in the business of really summoning Exile Force here. I don't think that's a great idea. I don't really like summoning Exile Force and just attacking with it. Oh, Premature Burial is interesting. Oh, it's neat to note that you can Premature Burial a dead bin K and it gets an extra attack because of it. That's pretty awesome. Okay. We're just going to pass until something happens, and then we're going to Giant Trunade whenever we draw our bin K, and we're going to kill our opponent. Ooh, that's a neat one. How badly do I want to run into Heavy Storm here? The upside is I could win the game. The downside is I could lose the game. I guess I wouldn't just lose the game, because I'd be getting to refill my hand, but if the opponent has another knock or something, it's really bad, right? Because I would want to set my Axe of Despair and my Giant Trunade for sure. Opponent goes +1. We're not cowards here. Set the Axe of Despair. Set the Giant Trunade. And we'll hedge against Heavy Storm by leaving the Premature Burial in hand. Obviously, I would like to have that card too. If I'm going to discard this Exile Force, it goes well with the... He drew it? Yeah, I think they actually just drew it. I think that came from right over here in their hand. Brutal. Okay. But I mean that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, Evan. Morphing Jar is going to get all these cards back. It just sucks to lose the Giant Trunade mostly. Alright, and then the opponent sets a bunch. Okay. Do I risk waiting? My opponent drew the one card. Well, did they draw Duo that turn? They may have drawn Duo that turn and just already had the heavy and I just missed it. It just looked like that was heavy. I wasn't paying super close attention to where the card was from. Let's just pass. We could get a lot more value out of this Morphing Jar here if our opponent draws more cards. Say flip a Dekoichi, something, whatever. They're setting a lot. I haven't lost my Sangan. Okay. I'm just going to set the Sangan. We're playing with fire a little bit here. But that's fine. Okay. All right. Can we get one more equip, please? Sangan's going to go to the graveyard. I guess we just get Benkei here. Yeah. Now we just need to draw in like one more equip. We've got Giant Trunade to take care of back row. Our opponent has been setting fairly aggressively, so maybe they have a Solemn Judgment now. But also maybe not. Rhoda could go get level 2, and we could just try to attack over this face down, and if our opponent uses a trap, we don't really care. We also do just have knock, but... could be a Sangan. I guess there's no reason to play into any of that. Let's just set the Scapegoat and pass. This opens us up for United We Stand, and also like the opponent's gonna have to summon something, so we can just get the torrential value. Sure, Priest. Yeah, I'll torrential here. If they have a Chaos Monster, they have a Chaos Monster. It's a Morphing Jar of their own. Okay. Neat. I'm not super happy with how I played this game. I got greedy. I was very greedy at a lot of points here, but ooh, a Cyber Jar. Okay. Yeah, very greedy at several points here, but it's fine. It's content. That's what we're here for, right? I could have flipped the Morphing Jar a lot earlier. No, I don't have Thousand Eyes Restrict. Oh, I have Big Bang Shot? Please. Please, deck. Give me just give me an equip spell. Man. Not my Cyber Jar. Alright, so at least we know it's Chaos Control now. We have 3 copies of Big Bang Shot in our main for this matchup. I don't think you have to flip that up anymore. I think you can just like move over it and it shows you what it is now. Oh, I do get my Cyber Jar back if I Giant Trunade. There's another Trunade. That's not doing a whole lot. I guess now I need a way to remove Thousand Eyes Restrict. I have Book of Moon in the deck. Is that the only out now? Because Exiled Force is in the grave. I guess I have Ring. No, Ring's gone too, right? And Mirror Force. Okay, so I have Book of Moon is what I'm drawing to here. Got it. Alright, let's just set DD Warrior Lady and pass then. Alright, Tsukuyomi's fine. Is this fine? We may just lose here, right? No, we can still draw the Book of Moon. So now we're just Book of Moon waiting game here. We've got 18 cards left in the deck. We haven't seen Graceful Charity or Pot of Greed, so those can help us draw to what we need here. I guess I could thin and just activate Rhoda, but I don't really want to do that. Our opponent could still have Dust Shoots in the deck. What do I care about the least? Probably Nobleman. Let's just set Knock. I don't really want to discard when I don't have to. And we can just sit here and play this game. Our opponent can attack us for 1100 each turn with the Tsukuyomi, but that's not a big deal. Oh, we're sacrificing for Air Knight Parshath. You got it. Deal. Yep, I'll take 19. Fine with that. All right. So we're currently looking at 1900 with 3 attacks. I think we need one more equip spell here. Big Bang Shot makes it 23. Yeah, +8 plus 1,000. It's 2,300. We attack into 3 tokens. That's 23, 46, 69. Nice. Yeah, just making sure, because this should be lethal, right? Because we can get 400. So it'll be 7,300 total. All right. Here's a Giant Trunade opponent. What say you? Oh, no, 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 no. I can't attack into everything. Because I only get 3 attacks. I don't get to attack over the Air Knight. Okay. What about Mataza? At 1800, it's 1300, it's 31, so we only get in for 62 with Mataza. Uh-oh. May have screwed this up. Definitely did screw this up. Oh, God. I was thinking I could just attack over everything, but no. Oh, no, no, no. I do get 4 attacks. No, we're good. We're good. Here's Ben K. Here's Axe of Despair. Here's Big Bang Shot. Here's Big Bang Shot. You're dead. Kaka. Bet you thought you were safe from an attack opponent. With all your scapegoats and stuff. Attack that one. Attack that one. And attack your Air Knight Parshath. Got him. Okay. That was a roller coaster there. Thought I had lethal, and then thought I didn't have lethal, and then realized I did have lethal. Good stuff. Okay. So I think we're just going to bring in this small package. We should be fine against control. If I had to guess, we can get rid of swords. I don't think that card's too great here. The opponent's probably going to be siding in Sakuretsus and the like, so True Nade's probably still fine. Book of Moon really good here. Nox probably still fine. We could probably get rid of the Mirror Force, honestly, though. I guess Mirror Force just is another out to Thousand Eyes Restrict. So we're bringing in 2 monsters. I could cut DD Warrior Lady, I guess. It's not the greatest card of all time here. And level 2? No. I think we're fine to leave in the level 2. Let's just get rid of Scapegoat. Scapegoat's like really only purpose is good for United We Stand. And like we know the opponent's playing Air Knight, so let's I was literally about to say let's not get greedy this game, but set 4 Morphing Jar pass looks pretty good. Oh, especially after a duo. Okay, so we get rid of Big Bang Shot. I'm thinking we get rid of Torrential. And we just try to rebuild with this Morphing Jar. Obviously, like especially after the Delinquent Duo, Morphing Jar is just the most important card in this hand. And second is probably Giant True Nade. Okay. Is it Greed Monster time? I think it is. You're up, opponent. Now, how long we go without flipping this Morphing Jar? Completely different story, because the opponent has both Nox at this point. Maybe I'm supposed to set them off just as a bluff. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, get back Duo and Duo away my Moth. That's great. So now I'm glad I set the Morphing Jar, of course. Yeah. Moth down. You want to attack? No. Okay. That actually works out well for me, right? Another True Nade. I suppose I could just set it. There's no harm in having multiples. I'm not going to play around with fire, I don't think. I'm just going to flip this Morphing Jar. I could have True Naded first, but I think I'll just keep my True Nades. My opponent can have 1 random back row. Oh my god. Oh, no Ben K. The biggest of Sages. So what can we do here? We can summon Sangan. Is it crazy to think we might have lethal here? Probably. We can summon Sangan. We can get back Moth with this Prima. 1700, 2100. We can put 3 monsters on the board. So no, it's not big enough. That's fine. We'll just summon Sancan. I may actually, yeah, let's just attack over the Moth with the Morphing Jar. And we'll attack this face down. The opponent did show Morphing Jar. Yeah, I'm gonna attack into it. Okay. Merchant's fine. We get a Sakuretsu armor, not a big deal. Now, do I want to Giant Trunade just to protect against Heavy Storm? Yeah, let's do that. I think that's the safe play. We have another Trunade. Duo's already been used twice, so it's fine. If we can get this Sangan gone, then we're in a good spot. Honestly, may just be in a good spot regardless, depending on what the opponent does here. I mean, we're in a fine spot. We've still got a Giant Trunade. We've got 3 of the best equipped spells in our deck. Another big bank shot. That's interesting. So how big would this tribe be? We can get back the Moth, so it's getting plus 3,200 from United We Stand. So it's 48, 52, 56, 66. Plus these, I mean, that's likely to kill, right? I'm going to go for it. Yeah, well, let's go for it here. Can I have this? Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's summon Tribe. Let's equip it with Big Bang Shot, Axe of Despair, United We Stand, and then Prima the Moth. We got it. Let's go. Oh, man. I like this. I like this deck a lot. We're gonna have to do more of this soon. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's gonna be the video. I enjoyed the hell out of this. I hope you all did too. Thank you again for the 500 subs. We'll have more on that later, as far as the stream goes and everything. But thank you all very, very, very much. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next one.